Hey, what's going on? This is Diggerman Fly on RC in Motion. One more time bringing you the build of the RC 4-wheel drive TrailFinder 2 10 scale 4x4 truck kit. Now you guys been following, you guys saw the build. I pretty much completed from step 1 to 39. All that was left was the electronics. And I went ahead and did that, electronics and kind of tires. I'm still not sure what type of tires to go with. But as you guys can see on your screen, you guys are actually looking at the finished product with the electronics. So as you guys can see, I went with the Reactor 3500 kV motor. I went with the 2075 servo, as you guys saw, for the shifting servo, with the high-tech 645 metal gear. This is a 30 amp waterproof ESC. It's good up to 3 cells. Pretty fast setup. I went with the you guys can see on your screen, I have a setup for the leaf springs because these shocks were way too big and they bottom out pretty quick and they didn't give me any flex. So what I did, I extended the leaf springs a little bit, front and rear, so that way I can get that extra springiness. So I went, of course, with the TS01 off-road racing shocks from Gmade, and I went with the soft spring setup inside. But yeah, as you guys can see, a little note when running this kit, you might want to invest in a 4-channel radio because you're gonna need one. You guys see the winch there. The winch is actually a prop because I don't have a 4-channel radio, so I need that 3rd channel for the shifter. But let's see how I managed to do it. I'm thinking about putting a switch on it so that way I can get the winch running. But yeah, so let's go back here to the box. What do we have in here? Of course, we have the Mojave body set. Toyota Hilux, however you want to call it. It's the body that comes with the TrailFinder 2. So let's go ahead and open it, see what it has. Of course, it includes the instruction manual. Okay. Look at this body. This one was pre-painted, but this one comes yellow, as you guys can see there. But this one's already painted. One of the guys on RC4WD actually painted it for me. Okay, put some decals on it. There's the front. Okay, let's put it there, somewhere around here. You get the Lexan windshield, and then you get an assortment of parts here that we'll go over here in a few. Okay, I bought some extra stuff, some mini toe hooks. Shackles, toe shackles, and of course some decals we have from some vendors, CKRCCrawlers and RC4WD drive. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. So we have everything sorted out, and we're gonna start with our instruction manual. Okay, and in your instruction manual is gonna state that every single part is found in bag B. So here you have bag B. It's going to include it in your kit. So make sure you find this little bag in your kit. It's going to come in a big bag. Where is that bag at? Can't find it. But it's a bigger bag. Here we go. Comes in a bag like this, and it doesn't have any label. But this one's the only bag that's labeled. It says bag B. Okay? So So the tools we need for today are a molding cutting knife, curved scissors, pretty much any Lexan scissors. Let me show you guys. I have this set here from Duratrax. Really sharp. I actually cut the webbings of my finger once with these, so you want to be careful. If you're younger and you need adult supervision, make sure you have an adult cut this for you. Okay, you need side cutters, which I have somewhere around there. Instant glue, plastic, cement. You could use any type of glue. Don't use crazy glue that burns through the plastic. This would be an example of some type of cement glue. Any bonding agents that will bond with plastic. This one's odorless, so it's safe. It's real good. I found it at Hobbytown, USA. So we're going to go ahead and use that one. A hex driver, 1.5 and 2 millimeter, and a crosshead screwdriver, small. I mean, we have one, I think. No, that's not it. Somewhere around here where it's a smaller one. But let's go ahead and get these tools, and we'll go ahead and start this build. So in step one, pretty much says to start off with, this looks like it's your bumper. Yep, it's the bumper. So let's go ahead and unwrap the bumper, and let's start building. Okay, let's use our knife. Remember, guys, when you use a knife, you want to use a knife that's just like this one, where it has a locking mechanism, so where it won't come out or go back in while you're cutting. So let's go ahead and open that. Okay. Like I said, everything is in bag A. I'm sorry, bag B. Look at that chrome finish. Okay. Let's go to bag B. Okay, so we're going to have a couple set screws and whatnot, and nuts, and some button heads, 6 millimeter. So it says it wants us to find the M2 6 millimeter cap heads, so it'd be these little short ones for the bumper. Looks like they're in order, kind of. Okay, it wants us to find the left and right sockets for the light sockets, pretty much. So I'm gonna go with a hunch, and I'm gonna say these are the ones because it says right and left. So let's go ahead and take that out of the bag here. Okay, so let's use our trusty cutters. Let's cut them, and the way you want to cut them is you want to keep this flat end on the bottom side. Let me show you. So that way you make a nice little cut, and then you can come and shave it off with your knife. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut the left and the right from this parts tree. And then with our knife, you're not supposed to cut towards you because you can get cut real serious. Try to cut away from you the best you can. You see that little cut there? And it's flush. So cut away from you is the best thing you can do. I don't advertise cutting. Sometimes I'll cut towards me, but see, you want to make sure you cut properly. Okay, you don't want to put too much force to where you cut yourself, or you could even cut your arm. So always cut away from you. I don't promote cutting towards you. Just cut away from you every time you can. And some of these sockets here have like a little lip, so make sure you trim that off as well. Okay. So of course, your bumper is going to go like this, so left and right. Okay, so let's install it with the M2 6 millimeter cap heads. We're going to need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's go ahead and install them. So of course the left is going to go on the left. And you want the L to be upside down, because that's how it shows it in the diagram. So let's get this straight in here. We're using the 1.5. So there you have it, the bumper. That's just the bumper. And then this is the front view. So if you guys can see here, it says left, so you want to put the L upside down. And then it says right, put the right side up. Okay, that's how the instruction manual says it, and that's how we're gonna do it. So there goes the bumper. The bumper's done. Now the second step is the grill. Okay, it wants us to what does it want us to do? It doesn't say anything. Actually, well, let's go with it says it wants us to grab these little side markers, so let's go ahead and grab them. It says it wants us to install the side markers. Okay, I'm guessing it just wants you to pinch it there because it has like a little pincher here, and all you have to do is just put it in. Yeah, actually that's all you got to do. Look at that. You just pinch it in and it just falls right in there. Maybe later we'll use some glue. And when you cut these, don't use your cutters because you might cut that plastic. Use your scissors if you can. See how easy I cut it with the scissors? Curved scissors work best, and you don't have to trim sometimes. Okay. So let's use some precaution here, and let's put the other side now. Looks like it just falls right in there. It's like a, there we go. So that's what the sides look like. Then it says step 3. You want the headlight lens. Okay. And then yeah, so the glue is pretty much for these steps like this, so that way while you're trailing, while you're crawling, your headlights and your side markers don't fall off. So be mindful of that and drive at your own risk if you want, but I think I'm going to shade these in black later. Look at that, that looks pretty sweet. Headlights, it's looking pretty scale so far. Let's move on to step 4. Okay, so step 4, it wants you to pretty much attach the bumper to the grill. So something a little like this. Okay, then all we have to do is turn it around and install the screws. So the screws it wants us to use is the 6mm M3 button heads. So we're going to grab just 2. If I can grab 2. 1, come on, where's the other one? 2. Okay, then we're going to grab our 2.0 or 2mm, and we're going to install them. So let's go ahead and install the bumper to the grill. Again, remembering left and right. This is my right, but it's still the left side of the vehicle. Okay. So there, don't over tighten these parts because they're plastic and they can break. But there you have the bumper on the grill. Okay. So, oops, that